Hello and welcome back to Empire Total War and the Dutch campaign in DarthMod. And where we left off, we were about to attack Paramaribo in Dutch Guyana. Now, sadly, this attack did happen and I've had to go one turn in advance because I didn't realise that Nvidia was cocking up the recording. So we did miss this first battle where my units took a bit of a hammering and so did theirs. Sadly, our general died, and my income wasn't able to recruit another one, which means Doost. Doost has left the building. But we're not being attacked by a particularly large force here, and I'm probably going to play this off camera because it's a bit of a win immediately. But I will see you in a moment once this battle is done. And yes, we did defeat that army, and we can now move our 5th rate back. Now, our economy has sorted itself out after I repaired our port. We did have an army in our rear lines, which we've been able to deal with, which is kind of good. Westphalia's got a whole bunch of troops in our lands over here, which is a bit frustrating. We're going to need to prioritise what we want to repair this turn. So an income generating unit for 30, why not? I do think we should get the college repaired. 500, or yeah, 1000, yeah, we can repair you. You need some work doing. Let's get all of these units back to fighting shape along with the demi cannons. That single cav unit. In fact, can we repair the whole lot of you? Yes, we can. Good. Let's get the general as well up and running. Over here, we did take Dutch Guyana back, which is good. We could think about getting a new general, but I think a bit of, just prioritising replenishment wouldn't be the worst thing in the world at the moment. And then we can start moving into South America. Now, up here, we've got, a small army with which to push out. Let's repair the cannons. And, you are the weakest, and then you for 406. And we've got a little tiny town over here. Let's continue the siege. It's 2 turns and then we can try to do a surrender with them in the turn following. And hopefully we can just stay on this bridge and keep our units safe just for a little while. Let's try and fuck up their income a little bit. Just a little bit. And make sure that they can't build any units. And then I think we should get back to our port just to keep that nice and happy. Now, in India, the British did attack over here. And I can see there's a pretty useless general in place. Let's try and demand a surrender. Nope. Right, 4 turns. I'm just going to siege that down. And let's have a look at our income. Yes, 9,479. So we've sorted out our income issues that we had, which is good. And we've got this fleet trapped in port. Now, if we recruit a single militia, we can send it over and then deal with what comes out of here. Some 6 rates, a 5th rate. So that'll lead to a naval action. Let's end the turn. And I don't like the fact that Westphalia is massing troops near us. I'm finding that a little bit frustrating. Right, so let's replenish you. And I've been so impressed with our mounted tribal auxiliary. Let's get a general out of them. Oh, what a good name. Right, Cohen Rand van Imhoff. Oh, beautiful. Love it. Let's repair that port. And speaking of our ministers, you're not particularly good. Hey, there we go. A little bit more prestige. And yes, we do want to get a single militia. Just the colonial militia to force them out to fight us. And we did want to jump up to here. And see if they'll buy a surrender. Nope, they don't wanna. Well, they're gonna have to come to us then. And let's jump back to India. Yeah, still looking nice and good over here. And we can start to move them towards Protestantism with our extremely good missionary. And then hopefully you guys will be replenished next turn. Let's repair our college so that we can get canister shot, which is going to be very important. And would a little bit of line infantry in the town be the worst thing in the world? No, let's grab another line because we're going to need to rebuild this army a little bit more. Right, end another turn. And here we go. We've got a attack oncoming. So we've got a lot of native musketmen, which we, you know, should be a match for, although they will be volley firing together, which is a bit of a pain. A unit of garrison militia and some firelock armed citizenry, and then our pretty useless general, although our general's not much better. But we've got a significant advantage when it comes to our artillery. So as long as we can keep that safe, we should be able to handle this. So I'll see you on the battle map in a moment. Right, okay, so let's have a little look at the terrain. Now, we've got a pretty favourable position probably here for our artillery. So let's chuck those in like so. In fact, let's yeah, unlimber you, and then we can more accurately. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good position, but maybe a little actually higher up. Like, yeah, that's beautiful. Perfect. Right, so we've all got, I think, a grand total of how many cannons? 10 cannons in this battle. We're going to position some of you, I think, to the rear. And we're going to put some, yeah, some spiky spikes behind them, just to keep things nice and safe. And then I think we should position everyone else that's got over 200 men in a pretty solid line. Fairly stretched. Behind trench defences. And then let's have, yeah, another unit of slightly weaker infantry on the flank over here. Although, probably behind the cannons. The last thing we want to do is cause a problem over there. And then finally, we've got the general, which we will position next to this line infantry for support. And then what we can do is we can position you over here, and then that should sort out that problem. Let's rock and roll. Okay. So the enemy cav unit's coming from over here. So that's fine. We're going to have a relatively easy spot with which to defend our units. Just defending our artillery from rear charges, which is good. And they are targeting the firelock armed citizenry. I think I would rather see them target something else, but they're the only units we can see at the moment. Let's turn about face. Beautiful. Another very solid hit there on those firelock. And we're just going to wait for them to get in range, because at that point... countercharge. And then I think if we swing you around... Sadly, no decent hits then. And yeah, they're gonna definitely survive this as long as we get one decent shot. I think what we'll do is we'll take a shot with you. Come on, fire! What is this? No. Oh my god. Right, beautiful. Now, what that means, you guys have suffered really heavy casualties. If you actually fire over there... Right, surround them. Right, that's got those cav to break, and they're breaking quite nicely. Get into our line positions. And yeah, that's another decent job done. Now that we know there's no cav on our flank, let's send you guys around. Though they are standing just outside of our range. And these guys are coming for round 2. You know what? They really are outranging us, which is not the best. Right, hit the general. Give the general a good frolicking. And don't go over the barricades. Just, you know, slow and steady. Sorry about that. I had to take a short break there. But, right, what we're going to do is... we are going to... yeah, we just killed the general. So, my thinking is that we can probably... yeah, there we go. That's going to cause a chain rout. There we go. Let's, get going. And I don't think it would be the worst thing in the world to bring the general up. Right, let's hold fire with our artillery. Just make sure that they don't cause us any problems. Go, go, go. I've got to say, the charges are a lot more effective than some other types of warfare that we can go for. Okay, and yeah, you know what? Turn around. We'll take you over here along with you. Let's just make sure that they can't return. And yeah, we can keep chasing them down. Perfect. And our general can hopefully rack up a huge amount of kills. And then we can take a little sidewinder. Alright, head over there. You guys are hopefully going to catch up them relatively soon. And yeah, let's get those native musketmen. Alright, 70 firelock armed citizenry. Their better name would be shitizenry. Firelock citizenry. Oh, I quite like that. It's good. Flows off the tongue. Right, more musketmen. Right, come on. Take him out. And hopefully you guys can, yeah, they're wavering. God, and they're really fighting us. Beautiful. Yeah, and I really don't like this Westphalian army that's just over there. And aha, there we go. So we have captured Lower and Upper Louisiana, which is beautiful. Although Upper Louisiana almost sort of, I mean, what's this? Well, I've got to say, my American geography is... I'm generally quite good at geography, but American geography, definitely not my my best thing. But what, Ohio, and like Pennsylvania, Ohio, Michigan? Or is that... No, Wisconsin, Michigan. Is it? Ah, right, it says it right there. That's Michigan, or Michigan, and that's Wisconsin, I think. So, like, yeah, it borders Wisconsin, or what is modern-day Wisconsin. Okay, so 810. And, hey, a little bit of our... yeah, we've been able to replenish our troops somewhat. Now that we've taken this, the question is, where do we want to take our army next? Because we've got Newfoundland, Quebec, and Montreal, which wouldn't be the worst places to take. Or we could go on a sort of pincer movement, move on New Mexico, and try and clear up some of the Spanish possessions. Now, we can do that probably from this direction, as well as from the other direction. So, yeah, what we can do is we can take probably you on out. And let's just make sure that you're happy. Yep, still love us. And I think we should, yeah, move up onto over here. Question is, can you... How long will it take? Yeah, I doubt we can cross through the Amazon. We might need our ships to do that. So we did build a single militia unit. Let's chuck them in here and see if we can't capture ourselves a rather impressive French general. Victor Marie d'Estrées. I don't think I've pronounced that correctly, but we'll give it a go. And they've got the Scepter, the Puissant, the Prudent, and the Scorpion, which is a sloop. Now, we do heavily outnumber them here, but I feel like a naval battle. Let's jump on in. Okay, so the French are leading with their weakest ships in the front, and leaving their strongest ship, this 5th rate, in the rear. Now, we do definitely outnumber them, and we have a much better gun line than them. I've decided to try and bring our ships sort of in at an angle that follows the wind, to keep that on our side, and I'm hoping that we're going to be able to start opening up pretty heavily relatively soon, with our last 3 ships of the line hopefully being able to immediately target the 5th rate over there, with a bit of luck, but we'll see. We're on a pretty parallel course, and while they are a little bit quicker than us, we did have the wind for longer, and we're going directly into it now. So, yeah, should be all a-okay, I reckon. And, yep, there we go. First volley. Beautiful. And the AI is going against the wind now. So we did take a volley or two there, but yeah, let's keep bracketing them. Right, we've already seen them lose a couple of guns. Perfect. Yeah, they are definitely losing, slowly but surely. You, for whatever reason, are going solo. Let's drop anchor. Just because, you know, we've got a decent setup here. The last thing we want to do is, you know, we don't need to go crazy. We can just hold off a little bit. Let them come to us. Yeah, and we might as well switch these ships out now. Slow our speed. Don't need to rush anywhere, we can just slowly make our way around. Did lose a cannon there, but so far we're slowly but surely wrecking that single 6 rate. Jesus, their shooting is so much more accurate than ours. And yeah, that 5th rate is still nowhere to be seen. Right, there we go. I can see Right, let's just increase speed a little bit. And I think there might be a fire or something over here. Ah! The sloop. Sloop's on fire. Beautiful. I know we're going to sail into the wind a little bit. But we've got our own general fighting their general. Okay, the damage that they're suffering is starting to pile on. Good old borderless windowed mode. Right, come on. Flank around, please, if you would be so kind. And part of me wants to get very close to them. Let's give them some proper broadsides. Let's close the distance and really start. We've got the gun advantage. We don't need to attack from range. We can bracket their entire fleet now, probably. So one of their ships has taken a real hammering, and this sloop is not looking so good. Come on, off you go. This is why I do highlight reels of these naval battles. FYI. Seriously, how can we be losing this many cannons? Right, come on. Go, go, go. Speed them. Outspeed them. No, you weren't meant to fire. Right. Go, go, go. And head around the flank, please. Fine, fuck it. We'll take you around like that. Come on. Hit him. There we go, that's a bit more like it. You can head around, much like you. Right, and I can see that we've got a route on the way. Let's all head around. And yeah, that sloop's having a bad time. Speaking of having a bad time. Beautiful. Right, go to full sail. Right, and I think let's try and do a boarding action. And in fact, we can probably take you and get you to go for the same thing. And yeah, we are closing the gap over here. We've got a ship making its way over. It's going to be able to do a relatively good broadside. As long as we don't have fire at will on. Go, go, go. Come on. Open up. Come on, open up. Don't understand why our ships are so bad at aiming. It's very bizarre. Right, that's done it. Attacked from the stern and elsewhere has had a bit of an impact. Right, and they are not willing to run. Right, come on. Right, come on. Finish the job. Kill the sloop. Do it. With a decent volley, please. Right, that's a surrender. Beautiful. Right, and then we've got that unit sort of a little bit in a bad way. Right, go, go, go. Try and board them. Whilst we send you guys around the flank. Let's bring you over. And yeah, there we go. This should be a pretty good fight for us. We should be able to win it. Oh. Oh, what's going on? Well, sadly, rather frustratingly with Empire, it is a little bit buggy and we just had a crash. So I am going to auto-resolve this. We lost 2, which seems... There's no way we would have lost 2 ships in that. But fine. At least it keeps our income a little bit happier for a little while. What I'm going to do is we are going to... Well... Yeah, we'll repair you guys, and how about this? How about we produce another 5th rate, we repair this one, and produce another 5th rate here to replace our losses. Yeah, this is why auto-resolving naval battles is a complete frustrating and annoying nightmare, is it doesn't accurately show what would have happened, because we wouldn't have lost 2 ships. But, oh well. So now that we've got this place nice and under control, and we're slowly but surely sorting our income out, let's grab another couple of things. So what we do want in America, actually, before we go any further, is I would like... Have we got a military residence anywhere? Yes, you. But we can't recruit anything like artillery. I do think some artillery would be pretty useful over here. I don't suppose you're... No, you're sadly not. Right, let's get another couple of units at home, so some more line infantry. And, yay, we've got... Good. So let's send the militia back. Switch in, yep, the good old units here. And, yeah, another unit of cav so that we've got 2... Supported by another 2 units of line infantry, and then some more demi-cannons, I reckon, for the purposes of fucking up Spain. Still making very solid income. And up to 10% Protestantism already. Right, if I want to take this, will an auto-resolve allow it? Yep, we'll take that. So, by capturing this place, we've got ourselves a foothold in India proper. Now, we could attack Mysore and take their possessions, or we could just chill out. And part of me thinks chilling out would actually be better served in this case. Let's try and just spread the good world of Protestantism and build up our little nice sea route. Now, how many turns until this port comes to fruition? Muzipatanam. Puri? No. Is that down here? Ah, right, here. That's frustrating that it's going to be that and not one of the ports, but... Oh well. Well, it will allow that development to take place. And, yeah, we've still got our agent within our port, just making sure that it doesn't get sabotaged again, and we're at another end turn. Okay, so there's our extra units up and running, and research-wise, we're only 1 turn away from getting you, which is useful because you allow us to upgrade our farms and therefore our income. What that guy said. Okay, and I really do like artillery, and I do think a little bit more would not go unwanted. So let's grab, yep, another couple. In over here, I reckon we should probably take this army in a moment. And send it to America. And in fact, that is what we shall do in a moment. We will get ready to send them off on a bit of a voyage, because they can support over here and this rather large little setup. Right, so yeah, we're still making very solid money. I can't see any Spanish fleets. I mean, we've got one up here in Santo Domingo and La Habana in Cuba. But yeah, no other major armies. We're at peace with the Iroquois. Let's start heading you back south. You guys are happy with things in town. Let's get some cheap militia just to hold this place down so that if we get attacked, we're not going to get immediately bummed. Can we recruit artillery here? No. No. Okay, we better bring some artillery with us then. That's going to be the key thing. And let's keep our army building up over here. Slowly but surely. And I didn't even notice that that farm was a little bit done in. Oh, and we did, yeah, want to get you to the port. And I do quite like those mounted musket troops, so let's take another unit of them. Okay, so the Iroquois have decided that they want a piece of us, and rather annoyingly, Spain has decided to flank as well. Now, we've got a pretty decent army over here. Now, we do outnumber them on cannon, and I do think, you know what? Let's bring in the militia as well. Let's bring a full army up. And okay, we've got a pretty decent fight here. Let's I'm going to save this for the next episode. So on the next episode, we're going to attack this pretty large army of Spanish. They've got, as I say, a decent force, but we've got a lot of experienced troops, including some very experienced militia. And some extra artillery advantage when compared to them. So hopefully we can use that advantage to its best effect. We also have a cav advantage between our general and then the 2 units of regiment of horse. So hopefully we can keep this cav busy and then also run some rear charges. So I will see you on the battle map in a moment. Well, in the next episode. See you then. Bye-bye.